What the oh, it is working. Alright. We got it working. Alright, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I'm new to YouTube. What can I say? What's up, everyone? What's up, Debbie? Sly Angel, Allie B, Vanessa, and all the lurkers in the back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up. We have 35 votes and only 15 likes, so that doesn't match up. Hit the thumbs up. And I'm not staying on too long because I do have candles to make. But my house is so quiet and I decided to go live. And I made a promise that I was going to go back to going live every day. So I couldn't break my promise on the first day of the month. But I was sitting on my couch before and I was scrolling through YouTube. And what I saw was absolutely fucking disturbing. And I don't know how many of you guys saw it, but it was absolutely disgusting to me. And I think this community has lost the plot. And just think, like, when we did dirty shit a couple of years ago, and it is what it is. But I thought, like, the community had changed, and it was supposed to be for the better. And now it's just 10 times worse than it's ever been. It is nothing but hypocrites, liars, frauds, scammers, and phonies. And the phonies seem to be all over the place, running fucking rampant. I don't know why people can't stand on their own volition and everybody is like a fucking sheep. You have to follow the crowd. It's like you got to follow the crowd. You can't stand on your own 2 feet. It is so fucking gross. But let me explain what I'm talking about so everyone's not lost. I took notes. Let me show you. Actually, let me show you what I'm talking about first. That'll probably be easier. Hang on. Hang on. Shit. Why didn't I take screenshots of it? Hey, Suzanne. Alright. So it was in my news feed. Shit. Who fucking posted it? Oh, I know who it was. Okay. Yep. Alright. So I hope you guys can see it. If not, I'm going to read it anyway. So SF Investigates wrote to GoFundMe about Betty. Does SF Investigates not have private investigation work to go do? I mean, this man is involved in more fucking drama than half the women in this community. Like, no joke. Dear GoFundMe legal team, I am writing to formally request the removal of the GoFundMe campaign created by Sonia Elliott Nickley to fund the criminal defense of Andrea Griffin, who is charged with 6 violations of orders of protection. I believe this campaign violates GoFundMe's terms of service. The campaign seeks funds for Griffin's legal defense in a criminal case involving multiple violations of protective orders issued by a court in Tennessee. These violations include harassment, stalking, and intimidation, all directed at the grieving family of Sebastian Rogers, a missing 15-year-old autistic teenager. The organizer of this fundraiser is a Tennessee resident, though the campaign lists Andrew Griffin's hometown. I am a licensed investigator in both Tennessee and Florida, authorized to investigate the disappearance of Sebastian Rogers on behalf of his mother and stepfather. For reasons of self-promotion and financial gain, Miss Griffin has harassed this grieving family while their 15-year-old son remains missing. These family members, who hold court-issued protective orders against Miss Griffin, have experienced significant distress due to her repeated violations. Okay, Tony. Within days of the orders of protection being granted, Miss Griffin was charged with 6 counts of violating these orders under Tennessee Code 39-13-113, a criminal offense punishable by jail time. I have inserted a screenshot of the docket from Sumner County, Tennessee, documenting these charges. GoFundMe terms of service prohibit campaigns that seek to fund legal defense in cases involving harassment, stalking, hate, or intolerance. Ms. Griffin's campaign directly violates these policies as it attempts to fund her defense against criminal charges for actions that fall under these prohibited behaviors. By allowing this behavior to continue, GoFundMe is inadvertently enabling Miss Griffin to further torment and harass the Rogers family, adding to their grief and distress as they search for answers regarding their missing child. Miss Griffin has an extensive criminal history as an adult. She is currently free on a $20,000 bond and continues to harass the family despite the orders of protection against her. Miss Griffin cites the First Amendment as justification for her actions, but she clearly misunderstands the limitations of the First Amendment and its applicability to criminal conduct. SF, I know a few people that are claiming, that are sitting here claiming First Amendment. I don't see you writing about them, just saying. Given the nature of the criminal charges and GoFundMe's clear policies against campaigns funding legal defense for hate-driven or criminally offensive actions, I urge you to review this matter and promptly remove the campaign. Allowing Ms. Griffin to raise funds for her criminal defense not only violates your platform's rules, but also compounds the suffering of a family already enduring unimaginable grief. That's what I'm saying, Angel. Thank you for your attention to this urgent matter. I am available to provide something campaign. Allowing Ms. Griffin to raise funds for her criminal defense not only violates your platform's rules, but also compounds the suffering of a family already enduring unimaginable grief. Thank you for your attention to this urgent matter. I am available to provide further information or documentation if needed. Sincerely, Steve Fisher, licensed private investigator. Now you guys see why I'm fucking disturbed? All right, so let's break this down, all right? First, I got to show you the comments that were more disturbing than this letter to begin with. SF has his whole foot on Betty's neck. Wow. Fuck around and find out. I adore the fact that SF continues to hold Bets accountable for her actions when the law has yet to catch up to her. Break the rules, law, you'll be held accountable just like the rest of us would be. Praying they listen and take it down. Bravo, Steve. This is exactly what I've been saying. It should come down. It's allowing her to continue what she's been doing against the family. I completely agree. We're with you, SF. Woo woo. Love SF. Been reported so many times now. I hope this does it. SF is the man. Absolutely. If it's not right for one person to do it, what makes it right for the other side to be able to do it? They said no one should be allowed to have a GoFundMe, so that includes them also. I view SF as a true professional. He has the compassion to search for the missing boy. SF will do his best using his time to right a wrong, which helps many people out in this matter. A good man does the right thing. Thank you, SF. This is awesome. Now, can he contact YouTube and get all her channels taken down too? Asking for a friend. Be careful what you wish for. Love, love, love this. I have so much respect for this man. Couldn't agree more. She needs to leave the families alone, and she does more harm than good. And she gets rewarded financially for breaking the law. She gets away with everything, which is why she is the way she is. She's never held accountable, and her mom just enables her, probably has her whole life. SF is a hero. SF, you are brilliant. I hope it's taken down very soon. BHB is going to have a cow. Stick around, Marie. Stick around. You'll see how this all comes together. Yes, asking for $30,000 for your own use is crazy. Really? What did Queen Bee ask for? Just saying. They will absolutely take it down, and I look forward to her rage stream when she loses the money. Hopefully, he sends Amazon a letter too. Last year, Andrew Griffin wish list consisted of $16,000 in gifts, and this year, it appears she's asked for double that, all off the back of a missing child. Despicable. SF is the bomb. The more she continues, the more it's used against her. Thank you, SF. Hallelujah. Thank you, SF. Fabulous. She's out of control and must be stopped by going to jail. I'm so glad that he's part of this investigation. He's the only one with any damn sense. Oh, heck yeah, SF. You're so wonderful. Can I suck your dick? I also absolutely agree with SF Betty. Betty did wrong and refused to stop the fuckery. She was doing to the family. She needs to get a real job and pay for her own wrongdoings. Oh, you mean like Queen Bee? To go to this extent makes you wonder what they're actually trying to cover up. I feel a huge rain coming on. Get your nearest fallout shelter. How about you don't watch and just change the channel? Good job, SF. It's about time to stop once and for all. It's wild to watch, same as the others that think they have merit. It's a backfire situation. They will try even every single trick until it becomes a clear reality for them. They keep making it worse and bigger for themselves. It's sad people are hit in the crossfire. They know they are wrong and dragging it long as they can, which means more consequences. It's wild. Feel bad for the innocent people they drag into, but they're desperate. I can name a few others that are desperate. Thanks for the info. Appreciate you. SF is a true professional. Andrew's free screech gift is our blast. I wonder how long it will take anyone out there, you know? Smile. Yikes. SF isn't wrong. Just saying. He may not have done this if someone hadn't taken down Granny's GoFundMe fraudulently. Darby, let me let you know a little secret. Just a little secret. She was collecting for a civil case that had criminal charges in it, though. And she shouldn't have done it. I mean, I don't know who shut it down, but I'm going to get to all that. Oh, thank you, SF. I don't know. It was kind of torn between seeing it taken down or leaving it up. We all know no matter how much it's promoted by friendly channels, she will never see the love. Just an observation. I find it hard to believe that Chris and Katie hired Steve Fisher to look for Sebastian. Amen, Debbie. Thank you. One fucking normal person in this damn comments. I am so glad he did this, but I am sure she drained anything that was in it yesterday. I'm curious to hear what GoFundMe does this with email. Oh my gosh, SF is my hero. I'm sorry, but you need better heroes. This reminds me when Jonesin, way back when, made a comment that B. Tim was the smartest man she ever knew. We all died. Like, oh my God, please tell me that is not true. But that's what she said at the time. That's what this reminds me of. If B. Tim is your hero, I'm sorry, if FF Investigates is your hero, you poor thing. You need to get out more and find new friends. All right. So what does all this mean? Why does all this, mean anything to me? All right, let me explain. Let me This is where I get my notes out. But I'm going to put this up. Whoop. Okay. Let me get my notes. Yeah, SF Investigates is a fucking clown. Just so you know. A total clown who hasn't done anything for any high profile case that he comes across. He butts his nose into shit that it doesn't belong. Where's his lawsuit from last year? That's what I want to know. He was going after Betty. He just needed a little more time. Yeah, where's your lawsuit, SF? You talk more out of your ass than Betty does. That's a fact. Hold on, let me get my little notes. All right. Put them over here. So people are freaking out about Betty. And everybody hates Betty. All right? Everybody's got a problem with Betty. Make no mistake about it. I think Betty is a fucking moron. Okay? Make no mistake about it. I don't like Betty. I still don't like Betty. I don't watch Betty because I don't like Betty. So I rarely know what's going on in her life. I don't know what she does. Like, the only time I ever really watch her is when you guys are like, oh, you got to see what Betty did. Okay, then I'll put it on. Other than that, I don't know much about Betty. But I think what's getting missed in all of this, Sebastian had two sets of parents. He had Katie and his stepdad, and then he had Seth. Sebastian and I say allegedly because I've never spoke to Sebastian, so I don't know. But I'm going to assume that Sebastian loved both his sets of parents. He got double Christmas gifts. He got taught at one house and then he got taught at the other house. I'm going to assume that he liked both houses, okay, for sake of argument. So being that Sebastian liked both houses, then both sets of parents need to be respected. Not just one set, but both sets. And what has gotten lost in all of this is that Betty is on Seth's team. Whether we like it or not, whether we think it's right or not, whether we think it's wrong or not, Betty is on Seth's team. That is Sebastian's biological father and father that he visited and hung out with. And, and it wasn't like he's a sperm donor. So whatever your feelings are about Seth really doesn't matter. Whatever your feelings are about Betty or Tony or anyone else on that team, what you're saying is fuck you to Seth, who's a biological father, who's missing a child that he has no control over. This isn't a situation where he was in the home. He disappeared on his watch. No, he got a phone call that his son is missing. And he made a lot of mistakes along the way. I mean, we all know that. He made a bunch of fucking mistakes, with the panels he went on and who he got involved with. But at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter if you like what Betty does. It's for Seth to like what Betty does. And if Seth feels that this woman is good for his son and finding his son, then who the fuck are you to say otherwise? There's a much better chance. I mean, I hate to put it like this, but I have no other way to put it. There's a much bigger chance, logically, that Katie and Chris did something to Sebastian way more than Seth did. So when I hear these people saying how, oh, well, we're going to go after Betty and blah, 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 that means you're going after Seth, whether you realize it or not. But you're so fucking blinded by your hate for Betty, and you're so fucking blinded that you can't even see that. You can't even see the simple mathematics that when you go after Betty, you're going after Seth. So all of these people that want to sit there and cry how much they love Sebastian, how much they love this. Well, if you're going after any member of their team, then you don't care about Sebastian. It's plain and simple. That doesn't matter, sweet one. That's not our fucking problem. It's not our issue. It's not our kid. That's what, that I'm glad you brought that up. It's not our business. It's just not. It's not my kid. It's not my family. It has nothing to do with me. And if Betty wants to do a GoFundMe and Seth doesn't mind, then that's fine. That's on Seth. That's not our problem. And I just don't know how people don't see that. So I'm just saying, if you go after Chris and Katie, if you go after one of the members of their team, then you don't give a fuck about Sebastian. But don't sit here and cry and say how much you love Sebastian while you sit there and bash fucking Betty every day. No. No, not at all. Second thing I want to say. People were upset that Granny's fake ass GoFundMe was taken down. Honestly, although it's fake as fuck, who gives a fuck? It's the same reason I'm saying about Betty. Anyone that reported that, you're going real life. That is real life. If you think that reporting GoFundMes isn't real life, then you're a fucking idiot, because that's real life. And once you start that ball rolling, it's not going to stop. Don't you get it? It's just not going to stop. So you take down Betty's GoFundMe, then someone's going to take down Granny's Watching's GoFundMe, and then someone's going to think it's okay to take down Queen Bee's monetization, and then someone else is going to take Granny's monetization, and then someone's going to take Betty's monetization, and the cycle just continues. And we've seen this happen. This is not only this Psychology 101, but I've seen this happen. Anyone that's been around long enough in this community has seen this happen. I firmly believe, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again, I firmly believe that all the team members of both of these families are playing fucking games. And I think that they're doing the, oh, you got me, I got you, you got me, I got you, all at the expense of subs. All at the expense of subs. Because subs don't realize it. Subscribers don't see what the fuck is really going on. And I don't have a big enough audience for people to listen. So the ones that are getting 1,000 and alive can lie to their subs all fucking day long. And their subs don't have anyone to go to, because the ones in the community with the biggest supporters, the biggest number of supporters, I don't mean sub-wise, I mean like in alive, they're all in cahoots lying to each other. So I don't know how people aren't seeing it. I don't know how so many people are this fucking stupid, or how so many of these people are so blind. Marie, what are you talking about? They're all suspects. All three of them are suspects. And I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. But I think you're missing my entire point. It's not a matter of if they're innocent or guilty. I'm saying that you can't pick one over the other. They're all the parents. Every single one of them are parents of a missing child. You can't pick sides because you don't like their team. Because if they switched and all of a sudden Betty was working with the Proudfoots and SF was working with Seth, do you know how fast all you subscribers would switch? Most of the subscribers would be like, oh, we no longer like Chris and Katie. No, we're gonna stick with Seth. That's how much sheep this fucking community is. And I'm sorry, people don't want to admit it, but it's true. You switch team members, and all of a sudden, 90% of the subs are gonna switch teams. It's fucking pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. If Seth wasn't aligned with Betty, this would have never happened. Amen. I agree with that. Hey, Brantley. I'll agree with that. I like that. Betty sucks, but SF is a punk dude and serves himself and everything. Do things. Thank you. Couldn't have said that better myself, Brantley. And Brantley's been around a long time. He knows. Total sheep. It's fucking crazy. But let me move on. What I read. Although I know it's fake as fuck, if Granny wants to scam her subs, all people can do is put facts out there, and if her people is still too stupid to research it, that's on them. They will learn. People need to stop co-signing this shit. Thought the community decided real life is real life. Okay. SF straight up said Seth murdered Sebastian. Did he really? I didn't know that. Okay, but this isn't about Betty. This is about the bigger picture. I don't know how to get this through to everybody. And let me also state, some people thought I was yelling yesterday. I'm not yelling. I'm very passionate. When I believe in something, I'm very passionate. Why does the goalpost keep moving? Because the goalpost does keep moving. Real life is real life. Getting someone's GoFundMe taken down is going real life, whether you like it or not. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's going real life. I personally don't find SF Investigates a professional. I think he's a phony, and I think he's drama filled, and I got no respect for the man. But there's a big but in that. The but is, like Brantley said, he's a fucking punk ass bitch. But you don't see me harassing him. You don't see me contacting his employees, his clients. You don't see me contacting people he's worked with. You don't see me contacting any of this shit. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Maybe I should talk slower for some, honestly, because I feel like maybe I gotta talk slower. There is some strong hate for Betty. And real life seemed to have changed depending on who you like. There are some people that are still rambling on about what I did 3 fucking years ago. Suck my ass. I don't care anymore. Nobody cares. Move on. But somebody does something similar a year ago, but as long as you like that person, then it doesn't matter. It's okay. So it all goes down to who you like or dislike. I firmly believe, and this is not everybody, do not mistake what I'm about to say. I really believe that there are tons of people jealous of Betty. I don't mean jealous of her nasty ass hair or anything like that, But I do believe that there's plenty of people that wish they had Betty's tenacity. They wish they had Betty's drive. They wish they had Betty's ability to talk. They wish they had Betty's ability to ignore all the fucking hate. Let me tell you something. It takes a strong bitch. I know it because I lived it. It takes a strong fucking bitch to be able to deal with hundreds of videos being made about you daily, people talking about you all the time, people coming at you all the time. It takes a strong bitch to do it. And I, just like I have always said, so many in this community fucking hate me for that. They hate her for that because they could never, ever do that. They could never handle a quarter of what Betty gets. Those are the ones that you see that jump on bandwagons that, hey Pearl, by the way, thank you for your Cash App. I meant to tell you that, but I haven't seen you. Those are the ones that you see jump on bandwagons. Oh, I hate Betty. I hate Betty. I hate Betty. We hate Betty. Oh yeah, get her, SF. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get her. That's who I'm talking about. And that I see a lot. And those are the people. I'm not talking about the ones that are like Marie or Brantley, people that have been around a long time that have legit reasons for not liking her, but they're also not going chat to chat to chat to chat to chat. Sweet one, a lot of people bring it on themselves. I don't see anyone talking about them. You see what I'm saying? So one of the things that people talk about is Betty gives them content. Why are they watching her? I don't watch Betty because I don't like Betty. I have no idea what the fuck she does or what she talks about. Don't watch someone you don't like. They make her relevant. They keep her relevant. They keep her doing what she does because she wants the attention. And she gets it as long as you're fucking watching her. It's not hard concept. There are more people that hate watch her than would actually watch her if they liked her. Stop hate watching. It's so many people that sit there and say how much they like her. I'm sorry, how much they don't like her. Then don't watch her. You're the one with the fucking problem if you're watching someone that you can't stand. That's your problem, not hers. Yeah, but Betty shouldn't be a category to hate. Nobody should. Doesn't matter who it is. Betty shouldn't be it. I shouldn't be it. Savage shouldn't be it. Queen Bee shouldn't be it. There shouldn't be. Hey, Lindsay. There shouldn't be anybody like that. Thank you, Lindsay. You're exactly right. Queen Bee is equally as vile, yet so many love her. Why? Excellent point. The bitch can't even get her fucking story straight. I lost my vape. She's like all over the place. I heard her talking yesterday, like she was trying to get in on the Wade Wilson stuff. And she's like, yeah, the family only raised like $5,000. Bitch, the boys raised 12 grand. Why are you spreading fucking false information? You have no idea what you're talking about, like ever. It's fucking crazy to me. And yet she gets 1,200 people in her live. Like, are you guys the dumbest motherfuckers out there? Where is my vape? Hang on 1 second. What happened? Did you guys steal my vape? My vape? Come on, where's my vape? Yeah, my vape is like MIA. It fall on the floor. Yo, I have no idea where it went. This is crazy. Someone took my vape. It's missing. I need a PBA. APB. Girl, where's my vape? It's MIA. I have no idea where my vape went. I could have. Oh, there. Oh my God. It was right in front of me. That was not there 5 minutes ago. I don't care what anyone says. That was not there 5 seconds ago. Freaking idiot. Yes, you didn't. Marie, you don't remember that? She told Lindsay that she should get beat by her boyfriend. It was vile. I did a whole live about it. Yeah, she's always attacking people, always lying on people, never has to prove any of the bullshit she says. I agree. And yet she's got 1,200 people watching her. Like, what the fuck is wrong with everyone? And people think she's some kind of like status symbol. Hello? And she lies all the time. She just sits there and fucking lies. And she lies right on a live, like right in front of you. And it doesn't matter. They're still like, oh, we just love you so much. You do? Okay. I don't know. If I'm jumping on someone's panel and tell them how great they are and how wonderful, when I stop talking, I would expect them to at least respond. Oh no, she's busy. She can't respond. Marie, I don't know how you don't remember that. That was big thing. When she said that was a big thing. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying, Lindy. She gets caught in her lies with actual proof, and it doesn't matter. It is mind-blowing. I agree. I've been saying this for what, 2.5 years? Since 2022. 2022 I've been saying it. You know, you've been around. QB came into the comment section and continued to harass Lindsay. Yeah, she did. But it's okay. She's got B Tim ahead of her. I don't know. Ask QB. She would know. She's what, 100 grand already? She's raised 100 grand for a $30,000 lawsuit. And now she's taught grannies watching how to, she's taught grannies watching how to shut it down and start another one. Oh, I agree. Or, Lindsay, what about her calling JLR's probation officer? Nobody cared. Nobody fucking cared. Why you go in real life? And then she wants to sit there and cry real life? Hey, Kaz, now she wants to sit there and cry? Oh, you can't go real life? Why, bitch? You've gone real life 1,000 fucking times. But it's okay when she does it. I know she has another fund. Oh, did they do away with the pools? I didn't know that. I never used one. Yeah, they're all going to going, whatever it's called. I don't know. It's the one Wade Wilson used. That's where they probably found it. And the thing about that one, by the way, just so you know, the reason why they're using that one, that goes right to your bank account. There's no refunds with that. You can't refund that. The only one that can refund that is the bank. So that's why they're all using that. So they don't ever have to worry about getting caught up with anything. Oh, they called Nick's parole officer and she called his attorney. Nice. And like I said, where's the deposition she was doing over the summer? Oh, right. She doesn't do any. My bad. She doesn't want... I guarantee you this lawsuit's over. I don't know what the fuck she's raising money for. It's over. Betty refiled. If she had any fuck worth of a lawyer, he would file something and shut it down. Done. End of story. Another fucking scammer. But I make a mistake 3 years ago and oh no, don't let me live that down. Get the fuck out of here. These people being scammed right under their fucking nose. She did 2 PayPal pulls right for the last date. They were available and it was for her court date in November. They got filled immediately and now she has this one going because she has court in 2 weeks. So she's double begging or whatever. Two PayPal pulls right for the last date they were available. Now it's for court date in November. Now she's a total fucking scammer. Total scammer. Now you got her scamming. You got fucking Granny's Watching scamming. You got Betty scamming. You got Dolly scamming. So she raised $10,000 for this upcoming court date, but it's been a while since they were filled, so now she's got this going for the same court date. Unfucking believable. And without showing any receipts. And talks about Betty all the time. That's why I think this is total bullshit. I don't believe a fucking thing that woman says because she lies so much. But make no mistake about it. Savage is making a fortune off of Queen Bee. If she wanted to get Queen Bee demonetized and shut down, she could. She's got the sources. She knows the right people. But she doesn't because she's making a fucking fortune off Queen Bee. And Queen Bee knows it. Everything is a fucking scam. And honestly, it's all off the back of a missing child. From Betty to Queen Bee to Dolly to Granny to Nick to Seth to Chris and Katie to Tony. It's Brittany J. It's all off the back of a missing child. One is not any better than the other. That's why you quit watching Laura? Why, because you hate me? But seriously, one is no better than the other. Everyone thinks they're so much better than this one. They're so much better than that one. No. Nobody is fucking better than anybody else. Yeah, but That's now, Amber. I'm saying when it started, when all of this bullshit started, it was about money. I think they're going to get out. I hope they get out. I hope they walk free. They need to walk free. They should walk free. Using missing children, they all are. Show me one of them that isn't. Every single one of them is. It's fucking gross. But they want to point fingers at everyone else. They want to point the fingers and say, well, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. Look what Betty's doing. Look at what this one's. What do you think? You're not doing it? What about this HOA crew that fucking sit there and judge everybody else? Why don't they take a look in their own fucking backyard before you start judging everybody else? That shit drives me nuts. Just like Molly did. And the other with their bullhorns and that was disgusting. I'll agree with you. That was disgusting. I'm not Bad Wolf. Christmas coming. Meanwhile, I'm the only real single mom out of all of them. And I don't mean subs, I'm talking creators. I'm the only true single mom out of all of them. And I don't have a GoFundMe. I'm not sitting here begging for money. And believe me, I need some. But you don't see me fucking begging for it or lying to people about it. It's fucking ridiculous. But let me go back to what I was saying. What could possibly cause SF to take the fucking time, besides his narcissistic himself, to take a time to get so invested in Betty's GoFundMe? What purpose does this have in his life? What does it matter in his life? Does he not sleep at night because Betty has a GoFundMe? You can have an opinion on, like, I think Granny's GoFundMe is a fucking joke, but you're not going to see me calling GoFundMe or taking the time out of my fucking day to make a, to call them and say, oh my God, they shouldn't have a GoFundMe and blah, 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 blah. Are you fucking kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. Marie, you don't know SF's history. So until you know SF's history, you might want to rewind a little. Go back to I don't want to missay her name. The hell was her name, guys? Marie, he hasn't done anything better than Betty has. Nothing. He hasn't done anything better than Jays for Justice has done. He hasn't done a fucking thing. He hasn't done a fucking thing with anybody he ever talks about. Anyone he ever looks for. Hey, Aussie. Kylie Rodney, thank you. I couldn't remember the name. And that's sweepy and that's okay. But are you going to call and write GoFundMe? Hey, Aussie, that's my point. Are you going to sit here and go right to GoFundMe? You can have an opinion, but are you going to really take time out of your day, flex your muscles? I'm a big shot. I'm this, I'm not. You should shut this down. Mind your own fucking business. Who cares? Like, literally, who cares? And if anybody thinks that he's any better than the people he's talking about, I force you to go back to Kylie Rodney. Mr. Big Shot Investigator, okay? Big Shot, SF. Couldn't find this basic shit that some YouTuber found, some idiot who gained like 20,000 subs in like a day or something. Because he found Kylie's phone, which turned out to really be her phone. He found something else. He's a nobody. SF was looking over and over and couldn't find anything. He's a drama king. He's a narcissist. He's a fucking liar. He is a male Betty. I've said this for a long time. But so many people are so insecure, and I'm not saying you, Marie, but I'm saying in general. So many people are so insecure and they see his credentials. I got credentials too. What the fuck does it mean? Nothing. Lots of people have credentials. Lots of people are educated. Big deal. So he took a fucking stupid test. Who cares? You know how much it takes to be a PI? A simple test. That, just me. I totally agree. He's mad. Layla's mom was on Betty's. He's a narc. He wants all the attention. Everybody's so impressed because he's got credentials. So, a lot of the lawyers have credentials. Does that make them more important? Like, for real. But people see. All right, just curiosity. How much time has he actually spent in Tennessee? I'm just curious. I don't know the answer. I'm just curious. I know he runs his mouth a lot. I'm just curious how often he's actually spent in Tennessee. 19 days. So in 7 months, he spent 19 days in Tennessee. Okay. I proved my point. Or like 8 months. It's like 8 months now, right? No, only 19 days, Marie. In 8 months. See, and I could talk about this because I don't follow the case. I walked away from that case a long fucking time ago. Hey, black haired. 19 days more than Tiffers. Good point, Bad Wolf. Good point. Marie, he doesn't have colleagues. This is where the lies come in. He's a sole person. He doesn't have colleagues. I have colleagues too. My kids. No, but seriously, he wants to make himself sound bigger. He's a solo PI. He works by himself. D-Nicey, that's bullshit. He's been saying this for like 2 years. Okay. You guys believe whatever you want. I've seen the proof. Or as I used to say, the poof. You guys believe all his bullshit all day long. Enjoy. I will say this much, though. There's very few people on YouTube that I have been wrong about. Very few. I can count on one finger who I've been wrong about, and I don't even remember who that was. That's how right I am about all these motherfuckers. And eventually it comes out. And eventually people are like, wow, she was right. But I'm not perfect. So I know there's somebody I had to be wrong about. That's why I say one. But 99.9% of the time, I've been right. I don't understand how so many people are so blinded by what's right in front of them. The same people that are fighting with me that, you know, but Marie, so is Queen Bee. And nobody has a problem with that. That's what Lindsay was saying. Queen Bee is as bad as Marissa was. Tiffany is fucking vile. How come nobody's saying anything? Where's the videos? I didn't say you were. Why does everybody have such a problem with Betty and not a problem with fucking QB? QB is just as fucking vile. She lies just as much as Betty. Fuck, she doesn't even pay attention to her own fucking chat. And the super chats roll in. She don't even fucking pay attention. Or you want super chats to roll in? Go after Betty. Go after Queen Bee. Go after, I don't know. But they're all the fucking same. And Clue, that's another one. I don't watch Clue. I don't know. I watched Clue like once or twice. She really wasn't bad. But I don't watch her. Well, Savage pulled up. I don't see anyone freaking out about that. Savage pulled right the fuck up to Bombshell. Where's the outrage? The outrage lasted like 30 seconds. Hey, Johnny. Clue and SF are tight. That's all I need to know. That explains a lot. Let me tell you something. You just reminded me of something. I was working a case. Yes, the investigator that I am. No, seriously. I don't even remember the child, but it was a mother. Some of you guys that have been around a long time might remember. It was a mother who had a missing son. Her other son was killed, was murdered, and now this one was missing. And I forgot how I found her. She found me on Facebook. I don't remember. But we started talking. The father had hired a PI. The mother told the father, have the PI get a hold of me. We could work together, so on and so forth. Okay. This PI was so secretive. There was no drama. There was no nothing. We spoke about the facts. He didn't ask me about other friends. He didn't ask me, hey, let's hang out. Let's go out to dinner. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Blah, 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 blah. He didn't do any of that. We weren't buddies. We were working together. And I was helping him, and he would give me information that he could, and vice versa. And I did research and gave it to him. There was no drama. He wasn't writing letters to GoFundMe's. He was hired to find this child. And he even told me, like, I knew he was married and he had a couple of kids, but, like, I didn't know much about his life. I didn't know much about his other cases. He wasn't on Twitter. No, he was very secretive. He wasn't on Twitter. He, there was no drama involved. And that's what I'm saying. And even after the kid was found, well, he wasn't found alive, but after it was known what happened to him, he had called me. He said, all right, I'm off the case. And I said, why, what happened? He told me, unfortunately, we found him deceased. He's like, I wish you well. He said, if I ever come across something in Alabama, let me know. I'll let you know. I said, sounds good. Never heard from him again. Never saw him again. Never saw him on social media. Never saw him on Twitter. Never saw him on the internet. Nothing. That's a PI. A PI is not all over the fucking place on YouTube, on Twitter, worrying about someone else's GoFundMe. You're specific to a case, the case, whatever. People are paying you. He doesn't give a fuck about Sebastian. He's paying to care about Sebastian. Plain and simple. He's getting paid to care about Sebastian. Make no mistake about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But don't act like you're not getting paid writing to GoFundMe's, worrying about what Betty's doing, worried about that. Don't fucking worry about Betty. Worry about finding Sebastian. And I know that not liking SF, who I've called out 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever, I'm sorry. I don't care if it's popular opinion. It's fact. The guy's a fucking idiot. Always has been. He's a fucking phony ass dick. And I'm sorry that too many people are, oh, it's SF. He's so smart. Oh my God, he's so wonderful. No, he's a fucking moron, really. He's a moron with credentials. Long time ago. And in all fairness, has anyone seen all these credentials? I mean, seriously. I know he says he has them. I know he's a licensed PI. But has anyone seen all these credentials that he's just so fucking wonderful? Give me a fucking break. 6 weeks, you're a PI. 7 weeks, you get licensed. Do that in 4 states. It doesn't take a fucking genius. Sorry, not sorry. But he's involved in more fucking drama than anyone I've seen. Hey, Monica. Him and B. Tim. You missed a bunch. SF's an idiot. One thing I don't understand, though. It says the organizer... Oh, Sonia. Okay. I was like, what do you mean is a Tennessee resident? I don't know. Buy candles. That's what I'm going to say. I had a dream about B. Tim. It wasn't good either. He lives in New York City in a basement. Most exciting night in life is told a story about playing Yahtzee at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll never forget that. That was his badass story. I was on Queen Bee's panel. And she was talking about drug nights. I was talking about drug nights. Somebody else on panel was talking about drug nights. And all of a sudden, here's B. Tim. His best night was they woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they were playing Yahtzee. Oh my God, it was fucking hysterical. We were like, did you drink alcohol? He was like, no. It was so fucking funny. We didn't know what to say. We were like, okay. I'm telling you, it was hysterical. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what a fucking moron. I remember saying to Queen Bee afterwards, I texted her, I was like, is this real life? Did he really just say, like, we're all talking about major drug stories, and here comes B. Tim? I played Yahtzee. Were you drunk? No, we were sober. Okay. I think he's a union boy. I don't know which union, but I think he's union. I remember hearing that. Thanks, E-Curb. What makes me so awesome? I don't know. I'll take some tips. That's what we said, Monica. We were like, really? That's like the highlight of your life is playing Yahtzee at 3 in the morning? Okay. That was way back when, like, when Queen Bee had, like 150 people. And we just bullshitted. Those were when she was normal. Like the good days. No, he just gave Granny $1,200 because he's an idiot. That was like the last of it. I was like, wow, you think you're smart? You're dumber than a box of rocks. Stupid as fuck. Um, I think that was it. I gotta learn to like tone it down a little. I know I get really passionate, I get really intense, and it kind of scares people. He is a simp. He's a big time simp. You didn't know that? Yeah, he had to tell everybody that he gave Granny's watching um $1,200. I was like, you fucking idiot. I didn't see it though. I just heard about it. I watched all I could watch about Granny's fucking scam. Next, Brittany J is gonna have a GoFundMe for her lawsuit. And then someone else is going to have a GoFundMe for their lawsuit. And then there's going to be another GoFundMe. And it's going to start and go and go and go. But I'm telling you, not GW, QB is going to drag this out as long as possible. She's not going to want this to stop because then she's not going to bring in all this extra money. Why people are still donating, I have no idea. No idea. People are dumber than dumb. And you know what the sad part is? They can't even fucking afford it. I mean, some of them can. But can you imagine, like, there's one of her subs, Katie. She donates about $300 a night. Why? Why would you donate so much money through Super Chat? If you have this much money to just piss away, go do something with it. Go, adopt a family for Christmas, like something. But she's donating like $2,000 a week. For what? You got money like that? Like for a year? Damn. More power to you. But seems like a fucking total waste. Go buy QB a new house. I mean, that's what you're spending. It's fucking stupid. And not my business. I'm just stating it's fucking stupid. Like, I don't know. You're going to spend that kind of money? Go buy her something. Do something. Why just piss it all away to YouTube? That's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. It's insane. Her and this other dude, this Easy E, which I thought was from Mali, but it's not. They both probably dumped 2,000 a week for like a year already, if not more. But why? You want to give her that much money? Just give her $100,000. Boom. Why bother giving YouTube half of it? And I'm not sitting here saying don't give it to her. But why waste so much money going through YouTube? Just fucking write her a check. Like write her a check for 10 grand a month. I'm sure she'd like that better. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. I don't know. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. And that's okay. I'm just saying, like, then give her the money and just buy her a fucking car. Like, here, Cube. I mean, the money that the two of them have given her, she could have bought 12 cars. Like, no joke. She literally could have bought 12 cars from them. Katie drops like 50 memberships a day, if not more, sometimes triple that. That's like, I think, $300. Oh, speaking of, it's the first of the month. Hold on. Whoop. Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me? The microphone went weird. Uh-oh. Why is it doing that? It's still working. Reading pills are expensive, I'm telling you. All right, ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. 5 memberships. Blue Ladybug, Shauna, Kyra, YouTube Bad Actor. YouTube Bad Actors, where did I just see you? I just saw you somewhere. Baby Tracy's live? Welcome, new members. Mealage? So is anyone still following Wade Wilson? She was the funniest calls the last 2 days. Talk about karma getting you. Karma totally fucking got this man. And it's funny. But I've been on an hour and a half. If BHB, QB, barbecue, and the likes want to impress me, they should donate a portion to legitimate organizations like Gray's, for example. Last I heard, Gray's, yeah, I don't know if it's that high, but no, he does. He donates once a month. He donates every month. None of these people do fundraisers. I've said it before. The only two fucking people that, besides Gray, that have done fundraisers are me and MGL. That's it. Anyone else with over 10,000 subscribers can do a fundraiser, and they don't. They're fucking pathetic. Every single one of them. I think Dietz once did one. I know Dietz had donated money to her memberships or something. She donates her memberships. So she does. I'll take her out of that. Me, Dietz, and MGL. I don't remember ever seeing anybody else do legitimate fundraisers through YouTube or out of their own pocket. Yes, I agree with that. Say what you will about Molly. She raised a lot of money. Absolutely agree with that. And I'll never take that away from her. Even if she is a fucking shady ass cunt, I still won't take that away from her. So, by the way, Sly, Vinnie Politan did a poll about Delphi, and it said Richard Allen guilty or innocent. And the poll was 58 said innocent, and like 42 said guilty. So I sent it to Gray. I said, Gray, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. This is what the public sees, which is what the jury sees. And he's like, that's because they're all idiots, blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter if they're idiots. That's how the public sees it. But also, though, I was thinking about something. Being that a jury is made up of local people, there's no way that people on that jury have not followed the Delphi when they live there. There's just no way. Unless you have 90-year-old people there, they probably follow it too. You know what I mean? There's certain trials, there's no way people on that jury did not follow it, hear of it, know someone. That's why a lot of places change venue. Because someone in other part of Indiana may not have, but that was such a huge case that went on for so long. I'm sorry, but you have a very hard time finding someone that doesn't know Delphi. Yeah, but even not from that county. It's just it's a big, big, case. And what do you think, Amber? It really depends who you are, who you're listening to about being caught up. Because if you just listen to all these lawyers, I'm sorry, but they're very compelling. And I can see why so many people think he's innocent. And his confessions are a joke. I was listening to him last night. They're an absolute joke. I agree with you, sweet one. 100% agree with that. Guys, there's only 75 thumb ups. So there's 137 votes and only 75 thumb ups. That's a problem. So 74% says the community has gone to shit. 26% said, nah, just keep moving goalposts. They have not proven his guilt. What they have proven is that the investigation was a nightmare. That's what they have proven. They've proven that even if he is guilty, they fucked him so bad that who knows? I mean, I personally thought yesterday's testimony was huge. When he said Just tell them, I'll tell them whatever they want me to say. That speaks volumes. And again, I don't think he's a mastermind. I don't think he's some like big time genius that just knows how to get away with murder. No. I'm sorry, I just don't. And then there was something else that made me think he was guilty. Oh, this whole Brad thing? Okay, you see a white van. Why wasn't this guy questioned? Why didn't you look into this guy? It's just so many factors that put reasonable doubt. But I don't know. From what I've seen, most people think he is guilty. I mean, innocent. And if most people think he's innocent, I'm sure the jury is going to think he's innocent. You know? There was something else I was going to tell you guys. No, see, sweet one, I disagree. Queen Bee is on that path. Queen Bee's going to piss off the wrong person and they're going to shut her down. But right now, it's all about the donos from all of them. I mean, look how much Sinner's channel has grown since he started really going after Queen Bee, hooking up with Savage. It's all about donos. Molly constantly covering BHB. Like, really? Queen Bee turning into Molly, if not worse. Granny turning into Queen Bee. It's this fucking nonstop cycle. It's scary, but it's true. So, all right, I've said my piece. SF, you're an idiot. But I said my piece. I'm going to enjoy my quiet time. No, I actually have candles to make. I understand decorum. Oh, let me show you guys the one I made today. Criminal Med. If you're listening, they're going on the website. I promise. I got to get the whole collection together. But let me show you guys my awesome candle I made. Well, bam. How cute is that? That's coffee scented, by the way. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming. So, all right, I'm going to go do this before I fall asleep. Isn't that cute? Sage is like, Dayton came home and saw all these little bottles of alcohol. Oh my God, Mom. What the hell? Are you turning into an alcoholic? I said, no. The problem is I don't know where I'm dumping them before I send them. Because I can't send alcohol. So I got to dump them. So Date's like, don't worry, we'll drink them. I said, no, you won't. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all the alcohol. So, alright. I hope so, Amber. Wait till you see the whiskey ones I'm making. Those are the ones I'm making tonight. I got a little Jack Daniels bottle. I have like, I bought like 15 bottles. We got Jack Daniels, we got tequila, we got Jägermeister. Liquor store probably thinks I'm like this total alcoholic. Actually, I went to the gas station at first because there's a liquor store at the gas station. And some of them are like $4 or $5. Then I went to like an actual liquor store today. Oh my God. They're like $1.99. I'm like, wow, I just got screwed. Hey, cat. I was like, I just got totally screwed. I even told them, I said, damn, why am I spending $5 on like Jacks when you guys sell it for like $1.99? Isn't that cute? I got a whole bunch of them coming. Wait till you guys see them. I don't know what scent I'm going to use with Jägermeister though. Little wine. That is a good idea. Make cakes with the alcohol. So, but I'm excited to make them. I wish I could sell the alcohol with them. Like, hey, get a candle and you get a small bottle of alcohol with it. But I can't. It's illegal. Men sending a bottle of Jack's in a candle through customs. Now that would be fun. A cinnamon with Jaeger? All right. I could do that. I got lots of cinnamon scents. I just ordered more scents too. A different drink scents. But you guys see the one I did yesterday? Did I show you guys? I think I showed you guys the one I did yesterday. Hold on. Ta-da! It's my new thing. Putting a bottle with drinks. I don't know. I just said I got this idea yesterday. Please re-show the other one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's just yellow and orange. And then the red ice cubes. See, this should be tequila though. But this bottle's cheap. So I didn't want to put it in, see how it worked. But I made some mistakes on it. Like when I was because you can't burn it with this stuff in it. You got to take it out. And I put it in too far. So when you took it out, like half the candle came out. I got a bunch of them coming. So Criminal Med, when you watch this, as soon as I get them done, I just got to get the candles done first. Oh, I didn't show you guys the coffee one. Oh, yeah, I did. Alcohol. No, I can't serve it. I can't send it with alcohol. It's illegal. I don't have a license to sell alcohol. So what I'm going to do is empty the bottles and then fill it up with like Jack's has like a light brown. So I'm going to use like a soap brown. Just like a little bit to make the color look right. So it's going to look like it's real alcohol, but it's not. That's why I'm glad I found the bottles cheaper. But yeah, I got a whole line coming. Call my cocktail candles. They're so much fun to make though. They're a pain in the ass, but they're fun to make. Yeah, you need a permit to sell alcohol. So, like, I couldn't even get away with it if I wanted to. But I can use the bottle. As long as there's nothing in it. Just water. So, but all right, let me get out of here so I can go make candles. It's already 11 o'clock. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Time will be between 8:30 and 9:30 every night. Sometimes I'll pop on during the day, but I think 8:30 to 9:30 is a good time because I'm exhausted by then because I'm like on my feet all day. So after that, I'm good. And I think the dogs are quieter at night too. I don't know, they're being really good tonight. So always stay passionate. Always. So don't forget, order your candles, energycandles.com or energycandlestudio.com. And this whole line should be up by Monday. I know I said prior to Monday, but I got a lot of candles to make and then I got to set it all up. So I'm hoping to finish it all tomorrow, but you never know. I still got other orders I got to do and send out. So, on that note, I'll see you beautiful people later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.